Hey, Days of Judah here. Um, I am in bed and I'm supposed to stay in bed today. So, with nothing else to do, I decided to make a video. Um, we just had our baby yesterday, so that was very exciting and very new. And here he is. Let's see if we can get. Wow. And that is Mr. Titus Declan Cadet, born yesterday, exactly on his due date, April 7th, 2021. I forget what the midwife said the percentage was, but it's like not very common that you're born on your due date. So there you have it. So I just kind of wanted to tell our story, and I'll try to be quick because I know sometimes these things get long, and unless you're doing something like cooking or something, who has time for long videos? But so jump right in. So this baby was a little bit different in pregnancy. I still had a hypermesis, but it wasn't the same as last time. Last time I had a lot more vomiting and things like that. This one was more nauseousness, which is kind of like, it's better than vomiting. Vomiting is more scary, but nauseousness is also kind of still sucks a lot, but you kind of take it in stride. And then the other thing about this pregnancy that was a challenge at the end was we wanted to give birth at a birthing center, and I had a low platelet count. And at birthing centers, because they're not hospitals and they are prepped for only but so much in terms of like a medical procedure. Like they're prepped to like stitch you up if they need to, but not a whole lot of stuff. And take care of the baby if there's like a slight emergency, but not like if you're like hemorrhaging or something like that. So if my platelet count was too low, then I would have to go to the hospital. And thankfully, even though we had ups and downs where it was going up a little bit and then it went down and, yada, yada, thankfully I was still able to go. So on April 6th, we were at home, just both of us just on our parental leave, trying to relax, take it easy. I have a 2-year-old running around the house. She turned 2 just the day before. And then I was sitting down to finish some grad school homework, and my water broke. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'm not going to finish this homework right now. And then I thought maybe I'll have time because my water broke, but I wasn't having any contractions. And, we did the things. We called the midwife, we called the doula, all that kind of stuff. And we thought, okay, well, maybe we'll have some time because, not a whole lot is happening. And then before we knew it, a whole lot was happening, like maybe an hour or so. Then my contractions started to come on like really heavy and really strong. And then it was just, it's time to go. Let's get out the door. And so we called my sister and she came and she watched our daughter, and we were out the door and we went to the birthing center. We got there at 10:30 at night, and we had our little boy by 12:17, um, uh, in the wee hours of the morning, the very beginning of the morning. So fast. This one was different. This was very different. Last delivery, I felt like my labor was really. We still had a doula, same doula. We love her. We love her. Um, I felt like my labor was really manageable, and I could just like breathe through everything, and I was really felt like on top of it. This time it was just much faster and much more intense, and there were some where I was like, holy crap, this is hard. um and just trying to, and I was like trying to find weird comfortable positions. So I was on a ball and like my husband was like hanging on to me so I could kind of do this weird dangle thing on top of an exercise ball, just to try to get comfortable. Um, and then the midwife suggested, "Do you want to get in the tub?" Because we were at the birthing center and they have this beautiful little room with a bed, um, and a shower and a birthing ball and a tub. So, do you want to get in the tub? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna make it better or easier, or because everything was just so intense that it was hard to think about how do I get comfortable. So, but I said, okay, well, let me try the tub because maybe it'll make me feel more weightless and maybe that'll be more comfortable. And it did. And so when I got in, definitely that feeling of weightlessness. But once again, the contractions were coming kind of so fast that like it was like, okay, comfortable, weightless, relax. Oh my goodness. Like here we go again. And the thing that was really new for me about this time is like last time I was not aware of when I had to push. Um, like I was kind of just breathing through everything. And then the midwife checked me and she's like, hey, you're 10 centimeters. So whenever you're ready, you can push, you can try pushing. Um, this time I just there was no denying it. Like my body was like, you need to push now. And if you don't want to push, too bad, because we're pushing. So like I found myself going, I'm pushing. I can't help it. I have to push. And they were like, so push. Um and I just started to push, and before I knew it, they were like, okay, well, his head's out, like, and it was really intense. I had to holler a little bit. But I guess sometimes in life you have to holler a little bit, and that's okay. Um, but yeah, they're like, his head's out, and just for the next one, you just go for it. Just give another push, and we're gonna see if we can get him out. Um, and I felt everything. I felt every little sensation. Last time with our daughter, we had a vacuum because of how she was turned what they call sunny side up, which is where the baby's face faces your belly button. So it's a harder position. So I needed a little assistance. So they put like this suction on her head. And so when I pushed, they pulled, and she just kind of came out like a fish. So whoosh, very quick, and all at once. Whereas with this little one here, it was definitely his head and then the rest of him, the way babies usually are born. And I felt every little part of him and every moment of it. And even though it was hard, it was really wonderful to feel like that this miracle is happening and that everything's working, and it's hard, but you're doing it, you're getting it done. um, and then all of a sudden there was the relief of he was out. And I couldn't find him. I was looking for him because I'm in the tub, and I was like, where's my baby, where's my baby, where's my baby? And they're like, hold on, calm down, we got him. um, and then they put him on me and he was so calm. Like it was a very different experience. Both, now I should say this, both experiences of birth were sacred and wonderful and definitely miracles in their own rights. So however a woman brings a baby into this world is magic. Just be aware of that. It's totally crazy magic that happens every time. But this one I was just aware of, just like how sacred this miracle really is. And he was just there on me, just calm, like just chilling out. And they were trying to rub his feet to get him to like be a little bit more active because he was just so just relaxed and just doing his thing. And then, yeah, then I had this little baby, you know, and I asked the mister about it, you know, like the doula was talking to him, and she asked him, "How are you doing?" And he said, "This is just, this has changed me, you know, this is amazing." And I asked him more about that, and he said, you know, it's just watching, being in this room with you and watching the rest of these women and all of you working together and watching you women work and do this women craft, he called it, which I think is pretty amazing because, you know, it really is an amazing type of women's work that we do to bring uh, a little person into this world. So, yeah. So I'm just in awe. And then the nice thing about the birthing center is um, they basically make sure that you are good to go. They check you. You get time just to be with your baby if you want to sleep, whatever you need to do. But just as a family, just be alone together and be with your baby. Um, and make sure you eat and all that kind of stuff. And then they send you home, which for second baby was nice because, you know, first baby, we're kind of like nervous about everything. So we still want that, like, people checking in and stuff, even though in the hospital it's a lot of checking in, it's a lot of poking and whatnot. But it was just nice to just go home. And the thought process behind that is you get to go home at a time where the baby's kind of hitting this lull where they're going to sleep for a while. And that's what happened. We went home. Um, our daughter was already asleep in bed. And then we just, you know, climbed into bed and went to sleep. And he was sleeping. And we got some, you know, got to put in some hours where we just rested. And then, you know, when our daughter woke up in the morning and we were waking up and the baby was getting, we all kind of got up together. And that was nice. That was nice to just, you know, like start together in your own bed and just be comfortable and have your own comforts of home around you. So that's what we did. Um, yeah, and so now we're home and we're chilling and it's just nice. And I'm hanging out in bed making a video. Um, and he's here and we think he looks like a little old man. Um, but yeah, that's our story. I told you I try to keep it shorter, short and sweet. But and just I'm very grateful. Um, I'm grateful to have my experience because it was really amazing to feel this bold and empowered as a woman. Um, and like I remember at the end of it, I said, "I did it, I did it," you know, and I really felt like I did it. So I mean, like, it's definitely teamwork, but I felt like this personal sense of accomplishment that was really, really wonderful. Um, I'm so grateful to the team of midwives that have been working with our family throughout this entire process. Just the peace that I got from working with these women, um, and going through this whole pregnancy to delivery is just, there's no words for just being able to feel that calm and that good, and that's supported. And then also, I'm grateful for our doula. Can't even say how much we love her and appreciate her because she's just been um, able to step in as we needed her to and support us and also help us as we grow in our process because we definitely are kind of like a different family from the first time we had a baby to the second time, and she's just been able to step into wherever we are at the moment and support us and help us and just help us feel safe and prepared to do what we were going to do, um, and empowered to do that. So that's been really wonderful. And then also so grateful for my mister, because I've just continued to see him be bigger and better and greater as a part of our family, as a person that's always striving to be his best self, as a father, as a husband, just so many different ways. And his support while I was bringing our son into this world was amazing. You know, he was just on it, like on it. Ugh, so proud of you, babe. Because anything I needed, he was doing, and I could tell, like, that he had determined, like, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be focused, um, and whatever she needs is what I'm going to do. And he did it, and it's just good to have team. You know, it's good to have people that love you and that support you and um, that are in it with you and believe with you for these miracles. So, um, oh yes, and also for my sister. My sister's been amazing. Just, you know, like, once again, one of these people who, whatever we needed, however we, you know, she, yeah, I could do that. I'll watch your daughter. So just a lot of team, and we're so grateful. And now we have our little newest member of our family, just good stuff. Just there aren't any words for where I am right now. I'm just in a place of just soaking it in and soaking it up. So that's it. That's our story. That's our birth story. Um, Not super dramatic or anything like that, but um, hopefully it's encouraging, because I like to find positive stories of birth and things like that, and hear them too. So hopefully there's some mama out there that finds this encouraging and knows that it's possible to have a peaceful, wonderful uh, birth, however it unravels and unfolds, um, and knows that she can do it. So hope you're having a great day. Days of Judah. See you later.